So I must be the queen of bad camera angles, because oh, 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 that is just frightening. And I'm home with a migraine, so the throbbing has stopped briefly, and I was catching a video update. How is being opposed to gay marriage beyond, how is it anything but bigotry? Wow. That is, I'm still processing it right now. I literally just watched his update and his debate, and this is the part where my personal beliefs conflict with my American nationality. I'm proud to be an American. I'm proud to have the rights that we have that many countries don't have. My personal beliefs, if you ask me, I'll be happy to share them with you. I think the bigotry comes when people are not asked. Like, really? That's interesting. What do you believe? Why do you believe this way? And you need to have more than just, oh, that's how I grew up, and that's how it's always been, and that's the right way, and nobody else's way is going to be better than mine. That would definitely, I would see that as bigoted and wrong and bad. I've always believed, by definition, gay marriage is an oxymoron, because the original definition of marriage is the union of a man and wife, man and woman. So the gay marriage, in the term of homosexual, it's I don't think that needs explanation. I think it's an oxymoron. As an American citizen, I would agree that, and as an American citizen, you're right, they don't have equal rights, and that's wrong. And is it unconstitutional? I'm not completely... This is the thing about being a natural-born citizen, is that I don't do the research. I'm going to make a general statement, and I hope I'm wrong in this statement, believing that most natural citizens don't do the research, we're lazy, and we take a lot of our freedoms for granted, like knowing the Constitution. So I would assume, based on what you have placed in the debate, that you're absolutely right. This is unconstitutional and it's wrong. I would like to call it civil unions, because I think that is a better, clear definition of what gay marriage is intending to be. But as far as my personal beliefs, I believe saying that it's wrong is not going to help the situation. I can tell you something is wrong until I'm blue in the face, but how is that going to solve or change a life? How is that going to make anybody's opinion better, or make you think that I'm not a bigot? I just grew up a different way, and I liked the way I grew up, and now I'm babbling. You asked him what would be destructive about gay marriage or rights. I think the only destructive thing is the scientific thing of two people of the same sex can't procreate naturally. Of course, we have a lot of medical advances. We have adoption. There's so many other things out there now with technology advances. That statement is not, other than naturally, two men, two women can't conceive on their own. That, back in the day when there wasn't technology, could definitely be destructive to society. However, this is not, the Dark Ages. This is not... There's plenty of things, even in biblical times, when people couldn't have babies. They were like, here, have my maidservant, and she will bear you a child. So that I kind of lose my debate before it even starts. There were different customs. There are many different traditions. Just because I believe differently than other people doesn't make me a bigot. Now, if I want to be rude and remain ignorant and not hear other people out, that would make me very close-minded. I don't feel intelligent enough to continue debating this, but my thoughts are my thoughts, and I think actions will speak louder than words. I think telling somebody that they're wrong is not going to solve anything. I think that embracing people with genuine compassion and love, man, that was a really loud truck. Embracing people with compassion and love will make them more open to hearing what message you try to say with your life. If I have faith in Jesus Christ, I could say that. But if my life doesn't reflect what Jesus has done in my life and what many Christians believe, then my faith is kind of useless. And that's a whole nother sermon for a whole nother time, and for people who are much more gifted at preaching than me. So, yeah. Yes. Just my sick thoughts. I'm kind of glad that my migraine has dissipated enough to want to share. And I appreciate you watching 6.5 minutes of me babbling. I hope I didn't misspeak and said everything that I wanted to say correctly. Hi, camera thing. I keep looking at myself instead of looking there at you. I'm gonna go back to sleep. Ciao, yo.